So you can't do this without using Flashman's power. I've never been able to do it. Because I'm a baby, big poo-poo baby. But I'll inevitably die on that portion right there. Or here. See, there's even still more. That's the part that just kills me about this is... You don't have to perfect it, but you have to be damn close to perfecting, like pixel perfecting that area. Yeah, we're just gonna blow through here. I don't care about you guys. I could probably use a power here to kill those guys, but I'm not going to. 'Cause I'm a dick. I don't like easy stuff. So I'm gonna try to, if I can, I'm gonna attempt to milk some Flashman power. Yes, nice. Get that flash refilled. However, if I lose too much health, I may just go into the boss door, because while I have 4 lives, I do not want to do that section over that I just did with Flashman. I'm sorry, with the beams. That was more than free. What's your favorite thing? Do you like when people tell you what to do? Does that make your boner really, really hard? Like, if I told you right now, you know, I think you guys, whoever you are, I think you voted wrong. Does that make your boner really hard when I say that? Having obviously no idea how you voted, and obviously, if I get, say, 100 people watch this video, which I won't get 100 people watch this video, but say I get 100 people watch this video, there's a pretty good chance that some people voted for candidate A, some of them voted for candidate B, some of them voted for neither, and some of them both voted for candidate C, D, E, F, G, depending on what election I'm speaking of, which again I'm being very vague about. So I may be referring to the presidential election, I may be referring to your local House or Senate seat, or perhaps your state House or Senate seat. Doesn't matter. You could vote it any which way. You could vote it strictly one party, not at all. Mixed and matched, not voted for president, voted for only president. Because your duty as an American, make sure that the president is represented by the good, honest, hard-working folks that make millions of dollars and export your jobs overseas. But just because you like their cut of their jib, you're going to completely give them a pass. Doesn't matter if they've been a millionaire their whole life, or they haven't, or they've worked at McDonald's or not worked at McDonald's. Yay! Alright, I don't have much Flashman power, so we're gonna have to figure out a better way to kill him, like maybe Crashman power. Well, I don't think Crashman's supposed to be the ideal to use here. He is pretty effective. Does like 2 or so damage. Plus, it can hit multiple times, like you just saw. Ta-da! Not sure how that worked, where I fired it this direction, and he died, and the bomb ended up that direction, but whatever. Also, I escaped with the skin of my teeth. My Rubit teeth. I'm equipped with Quick Boomerang. Quickerang. Alright, we're gonna go to... Here's your password in case you care. And we're gonna go to... I hit the wrong button. We're gonna go to Wily 1, which is possibly my favorite music of all time in any Mega Man game ever. And no, it's not this intro music to the Wily Castle that's in every Mega Man game. It's this. When I think of Mega Man, this song always comes into my brain. This is, in my opinion, the quintessential Mega Man game. So again, not that you get much option, but you do have to use your Dr. Light helpy outy, not rush, but rush stuff. Because, while you can't guarantee that you have rushed, what is called Rush Jet, at any point in the game, you can guarantee that once you get to Wily, you do. Ooh, that's free. Not that it matters. Well, I fucked that one. Not that it was gonna give me a Mega Man life anyways, but I'm not gonna be able to get up there in time. Also, that ate a lot of number 3's power. Also, I'm just trying to summon the wrong power. I want 1. So, this is probably the only big downside to this stage, is because it's so heavily reliant. And the one that I'm actually thinking of is not here, but it's upcoming. But because this level is so heavily reliant on using item 1, you may have to end up doing what I'm doing right now, which is trying to... Oh wow, I got a lot of extra lives here. Wow. Well, I'm not doing it right now. I'm trying to look for health. But because you're so heavily reliant on meeting the weapon powers at this point, you end up doing what I'm doing right now and trying to farm for weapon refills. So yeah. Alright, that's good. Big health is always good. Yeah, you can make that jump there. It's kind of difficult, but you can make it. It's doable. Also, don't use Metal Man power against this guy. It's not great. You're better off to use your Mega Cannon. They call Atomic Blast. Windman's power is also good against him. Alright, let's switch over to 1. Fill this up. Now, if this one weapon refill tank constantly respawn, this would be so much easier, but because nothing like in Mega Man 1 respawns once you gather it, at least until you get at least until you continue. You spend a lot of, if you screw this next section up, you spend a lot of time grinding for weapon, we'll just call it weapon fuel. And they don't do a weapon refill thing in any Mega Man game until, what is it, Mega Man, either 6 or 7. I know it's definitely in 7. Yeah, fuck this up, see? This is what you're supposed to do. You can only throw 2 of weapon 1 out at any given time. Yeah, and this is too short. And I can't switch between 1 and 2 on the fly. I have to wait for 1 or 2 or 3 to either disappear or run out before it'll come up again. So what you need to do this correctly, which I'm not doing right now, is you need to start throwing those at the bottom of where the screen starts. Right here is where you need to start throwing them. That'll give you enough time so that as the first one's wearing out and you're on the second one, you still have enough time to throw a third one and get to that ladder. I'm not doing a very good job right now because I don't realize what I'm actually supposed to do at this point, but I will in a moment because it'll all come back to me in a second and then I'll feel really dumb. You can see I've run out. So I had to go refill down at the... Well, that's fair. Alright, so this is me cutting back to what you're actually supposed to do to beat this. That's how you do it. Because you can only throw 2 of those out at a time. You have to wait for the first one to wear off, so you can use the second one. Nifty. This is my least favorite part of this stage. This is why I always talk about how Wily stage is. The first section of any Wily stage is by far the most difficult. Not that this boss here is all that difficult once you know its weakness. However, there's a key part of the strategy if you want to stay alive. And that is this top block up here. If you're on this top block, you're safe. If you're not on this top block, if you get hit like that and go backwards, you're probably going to fall into the pit. Because you don't have enough room for Mega Man to do his I'm damaged animation and still be on that same block. Unless you're got like a tippy toe of Mega Man standing on the edge of the block. Alright, Wily Stage Part 2. So if you wanted to, you could use these guys to get more weapon power. I don't really need that right now, because I'm just going to do this. I'm also full on 2, which is what I need. Alright, so let's use 2. Oh, I'm fucked. If I'd gone back left, I might have been able to survive, but I panicked. When you panic, you always die. Don't panic. Calmly think through the problem. What a dickhead. Good job, Chris. Alright, we're back to full. All I care about, and I don't think I need full number 2 to get through that. That's always good, just in the off chance that I was missing just a little bit, and that cost me to not make it over the spike pits. So if you hang on long enough, you can get to that second ladder. I chickened out, as you could see. If you get to the second ladder, you'll get all kinds of nice goodies, like that E-tank, and probably a level up. And apparently you can jump over those, I didn't know that. So, E-tank, extra life, some small weapon refills. Okay, let's see what else is here. Another E-tank, another Mega Man extra life. Obviously not having to fight that guy is pretty sweet. Oh no, spikes. Not hit the spikes, they suck. And then if you need to refill anything, this is the time to do it. Obviously, you don't want to get hit by the drill when you have no health, but ideally you should do what I'm doing right now, which is basically standing in one position, because the drills do not fall down on your head. They only appear in front of wherever your arm cannon is. So you can literally just hold the spam button and just wait for a Mega Man head to pop out, or a health refill, or a weapon refill, whatever you need. And essentially just refill all of your stuff in this area. It's essentially free. You don't need the health right now. You do need that though. Let's refill Crash Man. And then we can refill number 2. Maybe a little Quick Man refill. I'm going for the big ones, obviously. Because if I'm going to risk my life, I might as well refill everything. I need 1 and 2 now. We'll be full. If I see a Mega Man head, though, I'm gonna fucking run right to it. Like so. Nothing you can do can stop me from doing that. Because I can just do this to get health back. And even if I didn't have much health, what am I gonna do? Die and get full life? Oh darn. I know this is a waste of time. And obviously if you're speedrunning this game, you would not do this. But then again, if you're speedrunning this game, you probably have some strategy put together where you use some combination of boss powers and not boss powers, because sometimes it's too much of a waste to go out of the way to get a boss power. And sometimes it's just faster to break the game wide open, like you're breaking a nut in half, and actually play through it like a normal person. There are some portions of this Wily castle that get kind of stupid. Like, and it's not this upcoming boss, but I think it's, well, I don't think it's this boss, and I don't think it's the next boss. But I think the next to last boss before you have to do the robot master run into Wily, I think that mid boss is kind of bullshit, because it can only be damaged by one robot master item, and you have to well, we'll get there and I'll explain it when we get there, but they kind of give you just enough robot master power to defeat him, and if you use one too many, you're not going to defeat him, and if you're going to continue, you got to start from beginning. So fuck you. Free health mostly. So I need to use Crash Man's power here. I'm sorry, Bubble Man's power. Use any other power, I don't think it works. Or if it does, it takes a lot longer. I'm taking too much damage here. As you can see, you get a lot of use of bubble power. So even if I do die here, I'm okay. Ignore the fact that the game looks like it's shipped back to normal. It did not. It's sort of a little bit of a glitch. Even though I'm dead, I still have enough Bubble Man power. Plus, I got this whole section if I needed to really refill my weapon power. Should have more than enough time, money, effort, whatever you want to call it, to do this. Bubble. Run. Fine. I can get full health as we go along. Have to remember that the big hill right before the boss does not respawn because I haven't gonna continue yet. Yeah, I'm kind of just, as I go through, just casually refilling some of my tanks because if I continue to not get a continue, this is literally the only way to refill them. So might as well refill them now while I can and not be fucking bitching and moaning because I ran out of 3 or 4, or I'm sorry, not 4, or 1. I picked the wrong number. Again, it's really fucking obnoxious. I picked the wrong number. That's the second time. Even though that didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to, we're fine. I think this run is fucked as well. Because I've only got less than half health. Don't get hit by this. The worst thing you do is get crash damage. Like that. Dangerous, isn't it? There is a safe spot that you can safely hang out in, I believe, which is... I haven't figured it out yet, but it is the bottom right-hand corner is safe. Minus the one block that you saw that comes in from the left and right, that is the literal farthest bottom block that's not you're not standing on. But refill all our bullshit. I had been kind of tempted since I have failed that boss twice to cut straight back to the boss, but I kind of didn't want to do that because I don't know. I ended up doing it on the next turn anyway, so you're just gonna have to bear with me for one more round of this bullshit. As you can see, I got full health here now. I'm just slowly pushing my way down the... like that. So now I got full health, full bubble. Missing just a little bit off of one. Is fine. I'm not going to go back and get it. Everything is fucking free. Let's do this. Alright, getting mentally prepared. Switch over to Bubble. And, grab our butt cheeks. We're pretty safe right now, insofar as the bottom block next to Mega Man has fallen. So that's the only other one you really got to be aware of. Very safe. Plus that one moves super fast, but we're safe. Ba-da-ba-da.